Hi, my name's Emily, welcome to my channel. I make home education, van, vloggies, lifestyle videos with my 9-year-old daughter Rosie. Yeah, just had a rather exciting weekend. Rosie was with her dad a couple of days longer because I had work days yesterday and today. But this weekend, me and Craig decided to go up to the Common and just have a mooch about, and then up to Talibont Forest. And while we were up there, there were people parked in our space. What space is. So I went over to see if they were staying the night, see if they were moving or not. And it turned out that they were staying. They were a bunch of musicians gone to make music in nature, and they invited me to join them, which was wonderful. So Craig whittled a spoon whilst I made some music with them. I wish I'd had better instruments on me. I only had one small tongue drum and a whistle, which I didn't really use. But they were very willing to share their instruments, and I got to know what a shruti box is, which is pretty cool. Yeah, they were just a beautiful bunch of people, and just so welcoming and so lovely, and 2 little dogs, and hopefully some new friends. And apparently they want to do it more regularly, so I've managed to swap some numbers, so hopefully I'll get on another musical forest tour with them at some point to be able to go and do some stuff. But yeah, I just posted on Facebook that I needed a bit more whimsy. And then in the middle of the forest were these musicians, and a couple of them were dressed like she called it peasant princess, Laura did. So yeah, she likes that kind of Briar Rose look that Aurora has when she goes to live in the forest. And she was a lovely girl, well, lady. So I'm hoping to stay in touch with them. So I'll show you some pictures from that and then show you what we get up to this week. So this is when we first got there. We found them in the car park and thought, well, we'll go down to the river first and then see what's going on. And then very soon was invited on the walk for the next day. It took ages to get going though. I do like a little bit more structure than what those guys were for meeting up. And then the shrew ran through our musical group, and Craig managed to hold it and get a picture of it. And there's the big fire we made on the second night down at a different campsite. Well, not campsite, but car park. And the other side, because we haven't explored it much, we managed to find the other side of the mountains river and put my feet in it and just generally enjoy. Excuse the noise in the background, Rosie's doing something on the computer right now. So, yeah. So excuse it being dark, I thought I'd show you, every year I get Rosie to do a portrait. Her 2021, she's not smiling at her, not smiling at all. It's not on the stairs anymore. It got knocked off and I just decided not to put it back up. So this is 2021. This one's 2022. This one's 2023. And the reason I'm showing you guys this is because this year she's done an excellent job. So this is 2024, but like she must have done this at the start of the year or something, because she's got 2 for 2024. But we normally do them at the start of an academic year. So she either got the year wrong last year, or I don't know. But this one's 2024 to 2025. And just look, she's come on leaps and bounds with her hairline and her face structure, and yeah, it's beginning to look like a person. I did help with slightly with the neck and shoulders, just to give her a line, and then she started colouring in and she decided to screw it, her top was going to be white. So yeah, that's her portrait. But today we've been I had an online lesson this afternoon, and so she watched some horrible history. She's done her green book for me, and we've started the Northern Lights book as a read together book. We just need to keep remembering to do it. And she's in the garden at the moment, but it's supposed to rain for the next couple of days, so I'm not entirely sure what we'll get up to. It's a shame Meerkat Movies doesn't happen any other day than a Tuesday and a Wednesday, because tomorrow's supposed to rain. I got a hair appointment and it's supposed to rain, so we would have gone like seen a movie or something, but I'm not sure what we'll get done tomorrow except her normal stuff in her green book. So yeah, I'm also trying to figure out how to write a business plan for a friend and for my own. Because there's all these ideas, but they're not written in a way that, and they're not presented in a way that's going to be useful for an investor or other people. So yeah, I'm trying to see if I can. So if anyone can recommend any good sites, templates, whatever, that'd be really, really cool. So yeah, we'll catch up with you tomorrow and see what we get up to.
I've already made fruit.
So it's Friday.
Mommy.
And we are making, well, I'm making banana bread, but Rosie's going to come and learn how to make a crumble, because crumbles are quite easy to do. Because we have enough berries off our blackberry bush. So I'm going to show her. I'm cheating this time because I've not made the crumble topping for quite a while, so we bought a bag to put on top. But we will have to learn how to do that. At some point, the problem is she's not a messy child in the sense of she doesn't really like being dirty, so I'm not entirely sure she's going to like putting her fingers in the flour and the butter to make the crumble mix. I'll come and show you what Rosie's doing, because Rosie knows what I'm doing right now, and she's still insisting on trying to talk over me.
I've been colouring in pictures of goddesses.
And we're going to cut them out and make a banner around the room or something, or put them around the room, make a little display of them. What we're today, because I keep having bouts of just and then bouts of we must do something. So whilst I'm in my we must do something phase, we went out and got some more fruit, because not enough fruit came with the shopping, because I've started having breakfast again. But like, we haven't put our autumn stuff up yet, so we're going to start looking at putting our autumn decorations up. My altar really needs sorting out. It just looks like a mess. There's just too much up there at the moment. So I need to clear it all off, get rid of anything that died, because I do have things up there that may need to go, prioritise what needs to be up there, and swap some things out, and just make it look a little less cluttered, because cluttered space, cluttered mind, and it's bugging me now. And yeah, I just don't know if I'll be motivated enough to do it today, but I am motivated to cook and create some puddings for the weekend and the week. Rosie's at a cub camp over the weekend. We're wet from being out because my coat stops like at the top of my trousers, so I've got a wet line where everything dripped off my coat. So yeah, baking at the moment. Rosie's going to come out, and there's not much to making a crumble really. She's going to pour the fruit in the bowl, she's going to pour some sugar on top, mix it in, and then put the crumble mix on top and push it down with clean hands. So Rosie's going to go wash her hands. Rosie Bear, go wash your hands, please. Right, we'll come back to you in a second when I got the stuff done. So Rosie's put some sugar in, and now she's just stirring it while singing Lift 'em and Turn 'em. Right, now, once you've mixed it in, you can't see the sugar, you're going to put a little bit more over the top. Right, exactly what you just did, but this time you're not going to mix it in, okay? All over. Not just a minute, that's it. Not too much. You have to listen when I say stop, rather than keep going. Right. That should be plenty. Right, now we need the crumble mix. Now, this is why I said to wash your hands, because what we're going to need to do now is I'm going to snip the top off, but it's a bit lumpy in here. So when I snip the top off, you're going to put your hand in really, really close. You're going to put your hand in, and you're going to break it up and sprinkle it evenly over until you've used all of it, okay? Yeah? I'll show you in a sec. Right over it, okay? That's it. So you can have lumps in there. You want to make sure they're all broken up and over it.
Okay, there's still some lumps there.
Like a handful, Bab.
Well, no, but we
You
need
should
to
be getting that much kind of done at once. Well, you don't have to break up all the bits, just the big lump. There's big lumps in here.
Really big.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Well, don't squeeze it then.
We want to break it up. We want to use our fingers and thumbs. This is what you would do if you were making the crumble as well. You'd have butter and flour and stuff, and you'd be mixing it between your fingers. But you're not a massive fan of getting dirty. So.
I am.
But we want to make sure it's all covered all around the edges evenly, so we don't want to patch where we can still see the berries. Okay.
Patch that, and slow that.
I don't have a clean finger now to... We'll show you at the end now. So we didn't quite push the edge of the crumble down properly, but there's the crumble, there's the banana bread. So yeah, I tend to save this because it's still usable. I don't like the fact I have to leave them over here though, because we've got fruit flies at the moment, so I'm going to have to put something over them, but I thought I'd show you the end result. So I'm going to leave it there for today because I can see the video is getting quite long. Thursday we didn't film anything. We had a girly day really because I had to have my hair done. Rosie got to go on a tablet for a bit, and we went for a girly lunch. And then it was just miserable. The afternoon was miserable, so we sat and watched a movie. Well, Rosie watched a movie. I tried to, and I fell asleep.
This is
And
why
then-
we
and then
don't
I
let
belly-
you watch me. This is
And then
why
I belly
you don't
danced.
watch
It just
movies.
don't let me get really comfy. It's terrible at the moment for just either concentrating or
watching movies.
falling asleep for it. So yeah. So this weekend Rosie's going off to a cub camp, and so I won't really see her much. And I think there's a small plan to go Craig's Way, and then come back in time to pick Rosie up. And then next week I'm back in work and everything's back on to choir, cubs. Rosie didn't get a place in her drama group in the next one up, so I'm going to ring up and get her place back in her other group. But I'd prefer she went to a new one really, just because they're not doing enough with them and they're not going to do any more, and just because she's one of the oldest there, they're still not going to give her any more lines than they've been giving her, so I'm not particularly happy with it. So I'm going to double check with her she actually wants to go back to that one and not just find a new one. So we'll wrap it up there for today. She's currently sitting on my laptop doing a last lesson on a grade 4, because it's American, English thing. So she's achieving and doing different basics on there. She's also getting some tech skills. Bab, you need to left click, otherwise if you end up right clicking too much, you'll end up bringing up a different menu. That's it, left click. So for now, we shall say ta-ta from me and ta-ta from the Rosy Bear.